And the Celtics looking dapper getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Porzingis, and it's White in at the point guard position. And for Dallas, they've got Klay Thompson. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Davis in at the 4. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets are afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Here we go. So Dallas will get the first possession. White against Russell. Davis with a screen on White. Here's Russell. And Horford pulls it down. White dishes to Tatum. Back to White. Outside Tatum. From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis with it. Out-guarded by Porzingis. Russell against White. Davis surveying the floor. Right wing. Thompson outside. Drills it from outside.
And I don't think Thompson has ever thought twice about shooting. Supreme confidence in that J.
Outside, White. Passes it to Tatum. Five on the clock. Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Celtics ball.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, White. Brown outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside, Tatum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Davis finds Russell. The shot. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Russell.
The big fella spotting up, and AD more than capable of knocking it down.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
And it's sent back by Horford. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Porzingis trying to get free. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 5.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Outside, Russell to the inside. Here's Davis. No good. Good work defensively by Horford. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there. There's the pass to Porzingis. And that one, good.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Thompson sets the pick for Russell. Passes to Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Boston. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. With the step back. Here's Brown. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks trailed by 5. Davis, the pass to Russell. Russell, a screen on Tatum. Down low. Here's Lively. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown kicks to White. It's Brown on the wing. Horford the pass to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. White against Russell. Dishes it to Thompson. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7 outside White. Back to Tatum. From outside the arc, Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Russell. Thompson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Brown. White, a screen on Thompson. Here's Brown. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Thompson, a screen on White. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Tatum looking around. It's Brown on the wing. Outside, Horford. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. The game now all-time. Davis has got 8 points.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
Here's Tatum. And Lively pulls it down.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Davis. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It doesn't go for him. The Celtics shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Porzingis with a screen on Washington. And it's White missing. Mavericks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Thompson for the triple. And Boston with the rebound.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Baseline jumper. Nice touch on the bank shot. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Russell passes to Lively. And Thompson kicks to Russell. Dallas moving the ball around. Off target from three-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
He's got a knack for making the hard shots. That was not an easy bucket for Brown.
They set the pick. The pass to Lively. He kicks to Thompson. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Porzingis with a screen on Washington. Brown outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Passes it to Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you've got to be aware of Porzingis in these situations. I mean, you know he's coming for the three-point revenge there.
Inside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Saying White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cade is checked in, and Chris Boucher's subbed in for Al Horford. Here's Hardy. Here's Davis. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Boucher's shot is off. The Mavericks shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Boucher against Washington. And there's the pass to Davis. For the three, out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Some changes for Boston. Garza's checked in, and it's Simons in for Derek White. A nice shot by Simons. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Hardy. No scoring in this one. There's the triple. No good that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Washington. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Hardy, and it's Crystal in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Hardy. There's a screen by Washington. Now here's Hardy. He's tightly guarded. Here's Davis. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Hauser. Kicks it to Tatum. Boucher with a screen on Washington. Tatum, that's for 2. And again, it's Boston converting. Here's Hardy. Nothing on the board. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Christie. No good from outside. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Simons, the pass to Hauser. Boucher with a screen on Gafford. Pass to Boucher. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And so it's Boston with it. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Count it. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the night.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Now, here's Marshall. Pass to Davis. Can they get it? And they get it back. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Celtics leading by 9. Tatum, that's for 2. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now, here's Hardy. Covered by Simons. Here's Christie. Good on the triple. Christie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Left side, Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Boucher sets a screen for Simon. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work. Wow, Davis on fire right now, doing just about anything he wants on offense.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Mavericks trail by 6. Davis dishes to Russell. Pass to Hardy. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, White. The pass to Porzingis. Now Boucher. That's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. He kicks it to Russell. Passes it to Hardy. The tray. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Simons with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Boucher. There's the drive. And the dunk by Boucher.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Hardy. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
And the pass to Marshall. Outside, Davis. He can't get that one to fall.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
Russell against White. Here's Davis. Hits the jump hook. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Tatum passes to White. Back to Tatum. Passes to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 7. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hardy. Here's Marshall. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Chris Boucher. And it's Brown in for Anthony Simons.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Mavericks. Number 13,
Russell passes to Lively. Over Porzingis. Lively, that's good. Lively's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Connects from 3-point range.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Celtics leading by 11. White up top. He's guarded by Russell. And here's Tatum for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Now Marshall. Still yet to score. Russell with a wide open look. No good on the triple. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside Tatum. The 3 from Tatum.
Timeout.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Christie, he's checked in for Marshall. Mavericks trail by 11. Outside Russell. Pass to Christie. Back to Russell. And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Brown with the bucket.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Tatum against Christie. Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 13. A minute 50 left in the first half. Porzingis inside. Russell's there. Porzingis can't hit. Russell feeling it out a bit. The pass to Thompson. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. A minute 20 left in the first half. Brown, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Outside Russell. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. So the Celtics call timeout there first. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. There's a minute left to play here in the half. Christie against Brown. That's tipped. Now, here is Russell. Guarded closer. Passes it to Lively. Back to Russell. Five to shoot. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Pritchard passes to Horford. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Out of hand on it. And here's Thompson. He's got 15. There's the 3. He can't hit that time. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And it felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Horford, and it's Porzingis in at the center. Now, here is Russell. Shot clock at 5. Dallas moving it around. Thompson for the triple. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And when Thompson gets in a groove, it lifts this whole team. Great to see him shining like this on offense.
Count the basket. 6 points for Jarrett White.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here is Russell. Shoots the 3. Thompson misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's Tatum for three. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Thompson, a screen on White. Pass to Thompson. Thompson is double. Thompson, a screen on Tatum. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Tatum, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Brown kicks to Tatum. Offline with his 3.
Well, he's got a coupe stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Russell. Davis with it. White covering. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Horford from outside. Cans it from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Now here's Davis. He's got 16. Thompson is double. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Tatum. 26 points for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And so Tatum nails them both. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Down by 15. Davis against Horford. The high post shot. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brown against Davis. Brown the pass to White. Tatum with it. Brown outside. Fires from deep. Boston, no good that time either. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And it's Russell in the corner, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Russell kicks to Thompson. Now here is Davis. He's got 16. Takes it inside.
Well, the long stride there gets Davis inside quickly, and the defense really unprepared to deal with him, and he gets to a shot.
White dishes to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 16. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. Washington's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Celtics. Pritchard, he's checked in for Al Horford. Now, here's Washington. He has yet to score. There's Russell with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Gliding and gliding off the pick and roll. Russell makes the smart choice to take it himself.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. Launches a three. Porzingis can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Russell with him. Now guarded by Tatum. For three. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Thompson.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Pritchard. Left side, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum comes right back with the three.
A three of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Russell finds Washington. Thompson outside. Thompson is double. Here's Lively. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Lively's got his second bucket tonight.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 31. Now the pass to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Over Russell. And it's Boston with another.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Thompson is double. Russell kicks to Thompson. Here's Washington. Still scoreless. Here's Russell. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Great awareness, shot clock ticking down. D'Angelo to the rescue.
Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Washington. Tatum no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Washington passes to Russell. Now here's Thompson. Shoots over White. Great focus that time from Thompson on the tough J.
Clay is always ready to fire.
Washington against Tatum. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. Here's Dallas. They're on a 15-5 run here. Passes it to Marshall. Thompson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics leading by 8. Brown deciding where to go with it. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And I know the defense was all over Brown that time, guys, but in the end, it's just too skilled for him in the paint.
Dallas calls timeout. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Marshall dishes to Russell. Pass to Gafford. Kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Clock at 4. Russell from deep three-point territory. From beyond the arc and then some. Russell's got 10 points in the game. Now here's Brown. He's guarded close. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Simons, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Celtics leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Brown outside. Over Marshall, and it's Brown that time on the assist by Simons.
Anthony Simons.
Simons has got 3 assists tonight. Now here's Hardy. He's covered closely. To the paint. Boucher with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Boucher sets a screen for Simon. Brown against Washington. Brown, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Washington passes to Hardy. 1:07 left to play in the third. Thompson is doubled. Pass to Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Boy, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Simons from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Washington passes to Hardy. Thompson up top. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the pass to Brown. Boucher with a screen on Washington. Here's Brown. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Hardy off target with his 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Hardy is out there with Christie. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 3 set. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Anthony Davis. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum from downtown. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hardy passes to Gafford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for Dallas, Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And Simons has got the ball here for Boston. They led by as many as 18 points. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Hardy. This one for 3. The second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Gafford. Gafford cans them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, Tatum puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the middle. Pass to Hardy. Fires for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 6 points for Jaden Hardy.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Simons, the pass to Boucher. The 3 from Tatum. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis is pass to Hardy. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Simons from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Simons has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Celtics. The pass to Christie. And here is Davis. Over in the corner, Marshall. Passes to Davis. Here's Gafford. Boucher defending. Just 4 to shoot. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Gafford's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Dallas making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Boston also with the sub. White's checked in. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Russell kicks to Marshall. Outside, Davis. High, arcing shot. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here is Davis. Here's Russell with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
Here's Tatum. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Jacks up a 3, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Washington comes in for Marshall. Christie subbed in for Hardy. Tatum against Washington. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
The Mavericks trailing. Russell with it. Pass to Christie. Takes a 3. Here's Davis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you guard him. I mean, you try to get physical with him. You don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
Now here's White. And the rejection by Gafford. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. White the pass to Boucher. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Boston, no good that time either. The Mavericks leading. And it's Russell in the corner. Washington sets the pick for Russell. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Gafford misses. Boston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Lets a floater go.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
Outside Russell. White against Christie. Davis with a screen on White. And they double up Davis. Pocket 6. Russell finds Davis. Unloads. Gafford. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gafford's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots. Davis puts it down with authority, and his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Boston's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. White, bounce pass. Tatum draws the double, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Brown kicks to Tatum. And that one's drained from the low block. Tatum's got 40 points.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Outside, Russell. Thompson from long range. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 26 points.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla...
Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Thompson outside. And the pass to Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
White the pass to Tatum. Inside, Brown. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Passes it to Russell. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Tatum draws the double. It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. On the clock. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
Russell against White. Russell dishes to Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Tatum, that's for 2, and right through it goes. Tatum's got 44.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Celtics trail by 5. Now White. Outside, Tatum takes the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Out to Russell. Here's the 3. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. And here is Tatum. Tatum taking it in. Brown wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Russell passes to Thompson. Here's Lively. Another three for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Russell. On the wing, Thompson. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside, Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so Tatum nails them both. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Russell dishes to Thompson. Lets the three fly. Second chance shot, Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Dallas.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
He was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Outside, Russell. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Kevin, here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.